Gamers! I've been working on a new game called Incoming. Incoming is a 3D VR missile defense game. Protect your cities with a wide assortment of defenses against waves of warheads, bombers, zeppelins, and epic bosses. Wishlist today on Steam. Link is in the description. Greetings, Ascenders, and welcome to another episode of the Ascent. My name is Cobalt, Thorium. No worries, maybe. Suntour kind? A front, whatever. It's these strange terms. It's like, wait, what? Let's talk to this gentleman. Now we can take a look at some gear here. Where's my mouse going to show? There it is. Headgear. Well, they have a couple new ones for us. Alright, let's take a peek at these. The D40 210 Cyber Visor. So it looks like that. Doesn't look too bad. Actually, it looks a bit like one of those halos that you get for if you have like whiplash or something, you know. So yeah, maybe that doesn't look so great. Anyway, Habnet Tech, medium head protection. How can you possibly improve on the 180 visor? Easy. You increase the field of view and add a holo HUD. This affordable Habnet product is the result. This affordable Habnet product is the result. Effectively prevents AUG hijacking and other underhanded attacks. Is that true? So, it doesn't look like it actually prevents anything. So, false advertising. I would totally pay for something that protects against hacking. Alright, so we got the Hammerhead helmet. Look at that. That thing's crazy looking. Canary. Advanced head protection. So it's the F40 Hammerhead helmet. The Hammerhead has it all. ME duty sensors. And a full internal climate system to keep your head chilled, even while standing in a lava rain. And a voice enhancer to make you heard over the terrified screams of your cool. Alright, for lower body, what else do we have? We got smart pants. Ooh, those look slick. D40 smart pants. Whisper cybernetics. Advanced leg protection. Straight pants with a clean, casual look. Wearing them to the office or at social occasions. Spotless outer covers. An inner digi protective liner. Look smart to be smart. It is a very nice look, but it does not match the rest of our ensemble. Maybe if we had, some kind of classier top. We have a ton of stuff of our own to look at here. We have a life transfer. Marks enemies within reach. Marked enemies taking damage will heal you. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Sends out a cloud of near-invisible nanite leeches who will feast on the fresh wounds of your nearby enemies and convert and transmit their bioenergy back to you. That's pretty cool. So then we have the Luton. I'm going to get rid of that because it's kind of a waste of the one of these spots. Like, these should really be panic weapons, you know? So we have the punch, which I have just because I really want a melee weapon. And then we have the neutron beam, which is kind of a panic weapon. Alright, so we have hyper focus. Slows down incoming projectiles. Puts you in an instant state of flow with total and complete focus and awareness. So that sounds a lot like bullet time. I think we can get rid of it. Then we have Propulsion Leap. This is a new one. Allows you to launch into the fray and cause a massive explosion where you land. This advanced movement area denial AUG combines microjets and explosive touchdowns. A perfect conversation starter. I'm not super sold on this. but I think we'll keep it around just in case. Headgear. Oh wow, we've got headgear that might be better than our current stuff. So we have the P50 Mech Rhino helmet. That is ugly. Habnet Tech. Advanced head protection. The Mech Rhino represents Habnet Tech's foray into mill-grade armor made for the concerned Haber. Overall shape designed for intimidation and maximize ballistic protection. Or you can just headbutt your way out of trouble. It does look better, but not by much. I mean, it's arguably worse. It's a lot more ballistic protection, but it's got nothing in the other areas. I think we'll keep ours. Well, let's take a look at some of these other ones. Okay. Once again, better in one area, but worse in others. Although, is it really worth it? It's a difference of 4 there, difference of 1, so it's 3. Yeah, our current one's still better, I would say, except the boosts. But this is the F50 Sledgehead helmet. 8-co advanced head protection. Though a blatant ripoff of the Canary Hammerhead, the 8-co Sledgehead actually improves on the original in every way. Give it to those enthusiastic Garlands to take anything and make it better. Well, I don't think it's better than our boom block, so I'm gonna nuke that. Then we have the pan-aware sensor. Once again, not good enough here. The E50 pan-aware sensor suite. I don't like how it looks either. I don't know, it's got like stuff stuck shoved into my head. Not a fan. Alright, so active and passive sensors combine to provide the wearer with the perfect rendition of the surrounding physical space. An onboard SI provides advanced analysis and tactical overlays. Far more advanced than most idiots facing them. Okay. Well, it's not good enough. We got a couple new pants. P50 propulsion protectors. Habnet Tech, advanced leg protection. These hard-shell greaves can soak up plenty of ballistic punishment, and their enhanced joints are especially favored by senior Corpsec officers, whose knees are long past their prime. Okay, well, this is definitely better than ours in every way. I do not like how they look, though, but, you know, we're going to go for functionality over aesthetics here, so I will switch to them, I think. Although we have 2 of them, so we can sell 1. Then we have the Net Slinger Pants, D50. Ooh, these I like the look of. And their stats are kind of comparable. This one's got more attributes. We'll have to actually look at the breakdown. D50 Net Slinger Pants. Whisper Cybernetic Advanced Leg Protection. These slim-fit trousers will make any deck jockey look stylish, and the carbon-infused multi-weave is designed to soak up incoming data assaults of all varieties, with little injury done to the wearer. Is that what this is? So electric. I still don't know what this is. That's fire. So this is ballistic, I think, or impact, maybe. Electric. Could that be hacking? And how does this fare? 30, 52. Alright, I'm gonna have to decide which of these we want to keep. And for upper body, oh, we got all kinds of stuff. So we got the new PF50 Hab Defender jacket. Looks so nice. It's worse than what we've got though. Habnetic Advanced Torso Protection. The Hab Defender jacket adds armored sleeves to the successful Hab Protector vest. With a carefully planned mix of soft and hard materials, the jacket will maintain your dexterity while keeping you safe. Unfortunately, despite how nice it looks, we'd be better off just home. We'll sell some of this other stuff while we're here. There's a lot here. We're gonna be a millionaire soon here. Let's look at this other top. Ooh, I don't like the look of that, but that's fine. Alright, so on net, is it better? So, 6 worse with, let's see, 8, 9 better on the protection. So it's a difference of 3. I think I'm going to skip this one, even though it's slightly better. I just don't like the look of it. And it's not sufficiently better to make me want to change it. Alright. Let's hop back to lower body and get rid of some of these other things here. Clear out our inventory a little bit. And here, I guess we're keeping the boom block. Up on a million. Alright, augmentation. So we sold some stuff. Let's just keep all that stuff. I have a feeling that we're going to keep this rejuve field to the end of the game. It's just too good. Appears as though we have no new weapons, really. I do want to keep this heat. I really like that. Oh, we haven't tried this RPG launcher yet. That might be worth trying. And the bore shot, if I remember right, was kind of suboptimal. So it seems like we've just stole all of our gears. That's kind of nice. It looks like we really haven't changed that much. So let's pick which pants we're gonna keep. Armor, legs. Let's take a look at the net slinger legs. I really like the look of this. Okay, so electric is much worse for this. Hacking is much worse for this. You know, I think we'll keep the net slinger one actually. Although this one does have much better attribute bonuses. But it looks like we're going to get rid of the boom block. So let's take a look at this and see how it looks. Yeah, the top still doesn't match the bottom, which I don't like, but actually I really don't like that. Like, these are very skinny and this is very bulky, but you know, it's fine. So we got a bunch of bounties. Holy crap, we have a lot of bounties. Okay. What do we want to do now? Let's spend some skill points. We're getting towards the end of some of these. Well, not really the end. I think that the cap on most of them is 20. So we're halfway to the end on some of them. I really don't like our reload speed. But one has to wonder how much faster it can really get. Critical hit rate would be good. Tactical charge, I still don't really know what that is. Oh, is tactical charge is grenade reset? And you take that, you get that from grenade, or from dealing damage? If that's the case, having more healing grenades would definitely be a good thing. Alright, how much can we spend here? So, we can spend... I don't want to spend all of it. Alright, I'm going to put 5 into tactical sense, I think. And I guess we'll just keep the other skill points for a rainy day when we come across some boss and we need like an emergency infusion of some kind of skill, you know. Alright, one more rep. We can't get there. Wash and go. Okay, it's still too high of a level. Double charge we still don't know how to do. Trace protocol it is. Actually, this might just end up being a lore episode. I feel like we're probably too far into it to... Jeez, I'm brain farting. We're probably too far into the episode to do a whole mission here. So it might make sense. Actually, no, we can talk to what's her name. I don't want to do a whole lore episode. That would just be boring. Like, if I'm only uploading one episode a day, it's like, do people want, like, me just doing my bad voice acting? Probably not. So we'll at least talk to what's her name, the character who we're eventually going to kill. Is the plan. If we have the opportunity to do so. Alright, we're going back to the Warrens. Is that correct?
I'm Grateful Abbott, and
Alright, let's go this way. Some dudes. Caught that blast. Run. You know, there's some really good lore in this game. Might use some of it as inspirations for my own games going forward. Like a lot of times, you can hear the description of some company, and it's kind of novel, and you can go like, "Oh, but what if they did this?" You know, and kind of ideate on the existing idea without ripping them off entirely. It's usually bad, isn't it? I mean, they are super low weapons. So not much of an accomplishment. You know what they really should do is they should have like a job sport. I think that's what I'm gonna do for some of my games. You know, it's almost like a what am I trying to say here? Brain farting. It's ahead here.
Don't quite appreciate the endless joy of scratching your back until you no longer have a back to scratch.
Well, you shouldn't have been a bad guy.
There you are. That head you brought us held a few info gems beneath multiple layers of bullshit and surprisingly aggressive ice. The Ascent group contracted Onyx Void to smuggle prominent scientists and exotic materials from all over the sector onto Veles.
Okay, why?
All of it tied to a secret project. You must find those scientists. We dug out a potential lead from the head, a Sapiens female named Laura Lanier. The Ascent group personnel files list her as a Class 3 HR manager, but her contact info has been irretrievably purged. She received the scientists from OV.
We'll be used on its for.
Surveillance probe showed Lanier frequenting several establishments in Stimtown.
Please unlock Stimtown for me.
Talk to the bartenders and regulars there and see if any of them know more of her current whereabouts. Find Lanier and you'll find the scientists. Questions? Sure, she's just a facilitator without any tangible knowledge. But by locating the scientists, we should learn more about the project they worked on. Questions? It's where you indents go for stress relief, isn't it? I'm sure you know more about it than I do.
I've never been there. They don't allow me to go.
Questions? We are less interested in the missing scientists than in what they were brought in to work on. The Ascent group went through considerable pains to acquire and hide them from all rivals. Questions? Keep us updated.
Well, at least you're not belittling me constantly, because that was really, really annoying. Alright, so this seems like it's going to be a... it's going to be
We have a small problem, Flesh. Stimtown has been cordoned off since the lockdown.
Yes,
I would suggest gleefully slaughtering the guards. But this could be counterproductive toward the overall mission imperative to keep a low profile.
Poon here. So I happened to overhear your little conversation with the foreign. No, I won't tell you how. But I can help you with Stimtown access. Come see me and we'll talk.
Alright. Seems like that's the next thing to do. This one.
Well, if it isn't my former handyman come fucking rock star.
irony. Here you are, two-timing as a damn CGT operative for whatever mystery corp that sly of foreign represents, and you can't even get into Stimtown for a stiff one?
So this is a little bit annoying because they never gave us an opportunity to pick an allegiance, you know? So it, like, the two-timing here is, that's not our fault. The game actually didn't give us a chance to stick with Poon, because I would have stuck with Poon over what's her name. I really don't like her.
You've come a long way, but you still depend on me, huh?
Come on.
Well, you're in luck, because I need an errand runner. There's a bartender named Spice over at the loading bars expecting a delivery from me. They don't like to admit it, but most of the proprietors over there depend on my goodwill. Now, this delivery would be frowned upon if it was discovered, but it'll get you through the lockdown. I have an arrangement with a guard named Wharton. Let him know I sent you, and he'll let you through. Get the package delivered to Spice, and you'll have your access. And remember, you owe me. We'll just let that simmer for a while.
I don't feel like I would owe you if I'm doing this job for you. That seems like an even trade to me.
Now get out of here before I lose my appetite, you backstabbing bastard!
So, yeah, I really don't like how I'm being sort of held for a decision that I actually didn't make. That is very annoying. But yeah, so like, a jobs board seems like a really logical place to actually sort of learn about these characters. It's like, you go into a bar and what happens? You're just like asking around and being like, hey, do you have any jobs for me? Do you have any jobs? You know, it's like, that's not super realistic. What would be realistic is to have some kind of place where, like a mercenary board or something like that, where people can be like, hey, I have jobs. Come find me at this bar. Like, that's a much clearer call to action. So, maybe that's what I'll end up doing. Much more realistic. Because otherwise it's like, oh, we have these tasks that just show up on your map. You know, how did you hear about this? It's just kind of like wireless network that automatically informs your system about new jobs.
That's a bounty of low rank.
Move on.
Jeez. Alright, read that. Let's move on. So many times now. I'm gonna be excited to see if there's a new quest or two.
No entry. Steak Boss Poon. Again? Fuck. I've paid my fucking dues to him 10 times over already. Don't ever indebt yourself to a jack-o'-lantern.
Well, it sounds like I did already, so...
Oh well. come on
That
through.
ship sailed.
And let that bastard know I've had enough of his favors. After this, we're even. I'm giving you permanent access, so I don't have to bother with your face again.
Well, it's a good thing you can't see my face then. Horton. Kind of a cool looking character. I like the design. Former CorpSec officer who now guards the entrance to Stimtown. As corrupt now as when he was with CorpSec, and has an ongoing arrangement with Stackbess Poon. Alright, so we have access. This is wonderful. Wait, yes.
Stimtown access has been severely restricted to keep gangers out. Only select customers are allowed entry. How does it feel not to be select, Flesh?
Feels good. Honestly, not a super interesting place. Welcome to Stimtown. People may be dirty, but drugs are clean as can be. It's not the most innovative place. There's a lot of places that we've already run into that are a lot like this, where it's like drug dens and strip clubs and stuff like that. It seems like that's the common entertainment in this game. Just getting wasted and having drunk sex all over the place. Alright, plug and play. We got a data pad. I wanted to... Oh, shoot. Hold text something, bummer. Yeah, I've been saving a long time to do it, too. Why don't you get it through the net? Don't trust the drone deliveries. With the situation being what it is, any effing ganger might just nab it. Okay, so they're talking about people, like, stealing Amazon boxes from the porch. Alright. This is to inform you that your return of the Intimobot 5000 has not been accepted. We have run the full gamut of tests and the bot is performing exactly as advertised. Perhaps it is your own performance that is lacking. Kindly have the tick. Alright, so an Intimobot. Are these Intimobots? So they're not very sexy, but they're dancing very sexy. That is kind of creepy. I want advanced components. Give it to me. Well, you never had that first time. Damn, you gotta try the elevator. Best kick in Stimtown. Let's do it. Elevator. It sounds like almost like a newsroom, right?
You know, you really don't look like you belong here.
How can you tell?
Hey, wait a sec. Maybe you can help us out.
Yeah.
So my babies have been getting all broken up here. Things being what they are and all. Some of my customers have been getting a little, shall we say, overeager.
Who's talking to me? This guy or this guy?
Cart's getting all worn down real bad and, well, kind of fucked up, honestly. I usually get a shipment from Grigori in the node, but, you know, state of the world and all, they just ain't happening right now. So yeah, can you hit up Grigori for the latest shipment? Go give me some brand new babies?
Yeah.
I'll give you something real nice in return. Count on it.
Anything to give me an opportunity to level up. We got plug and play. Then we have Fausch. Fausch is the owner of the plug and play. A sex bot brothel. Not exactly what he prints on his business cards, which instead say, purveyor of extraordinary experiences. But who are we to judge? Fact is, Fausch has been known to do a tidy business these past few years, servicing clients from all over the galaxy. Rich, poor, subtle, savage. Whatever your taste, whatever your pleasure, Fausch has a bot ready and waiting to see to your every need, desire, and fantasy. Well, at least he did. Nowadays, his army of pleasure providers is looking a little worse for wear. Some of these bots, specifically certain parts on said bots have definitely taken a beating. So Fausch needs you to see his guy about some replacements. Do it for the common man. As the saying goes, lust will not keep. Something must be done about it. Okay. So we have Fausch. So it's kind of a interesting new character. I like it. You know what? Maybe we should read some of these other ones while we're down here. Alright, Stack Boss Poon. Stack Boss Poon is a cardiac collapse waiting to happen. He rules Cluster 13 as a stack manager and tenant overlord. Rough and gruff, he lives in a state of constant irritation and displeasure. Having spent untold standards making underhanded deals, he is an expert manipulator, though his usual approach is just to bully his way forward. We can talk, let's see. We've only got a couple of these left. We might as well finish them up. Let's do the Shipping Master. Oh, that's the guy who's now just ahead. The Onyx Void Shipping Master is the living repository of all the transportation data and ongoing contracts with different affiliates. As a rare desync mnemonic, he is very aware of his status and importance within the organization. Okay. And we have Trummer. Oh, this is that first guy that we ran into, right? And this is it for bios. Wow, we caught up. Trummer is a fellow Larkin handyman, born in the gutter, works in the gutter, and will most probably die in the gutter. Still, still content and always, still content, I see. Still content and always ready to crack a joke at the misfortunes of life. He is also an accomplished gossip, and there is little he doesn't know about everything that goes on in the vast innards of the Ascent group arcology. He and Stack Boss Poon share a kind of love-hate relationship, honed over many long standards. Alright, so we're catching up on lore, slowly but surely. But let's grab some of these other quests. Hey man, you see this golden rose? Wanna buy it? I'll tell you a secret, ain't no ordinary trinket. I stole it from the snooze. No lie, my friend. Came from the island. Yeah, that island. The one everybody keeps talking about, the one at the castle. You take the right snooze, you go to the castle. Well behind the castle, there's this rose garden full of golden roses. And here's the thing that nobody knows. If you have the right mindset, you can bring objects back with you from the snooze. I hear there's a kind of incredible treasure at the top of the castle's high tower. So what do you say, buddy? You want to buy the rose? I need the money so that I can get some of that bergamot snooze. Go back to the castle just to get the treasure. Just you wait. Okay, that is interesting. So, it seems like the snooze is a drug that induces like a dream, and that you can take stuff back from the dream. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie, that's some good lore. Right, this is the way we came in. I'm gonna try and I think that what we're going to try and do for the rest of this episode is unlock all these other side quests. Upstairs. Hey, coaches. You want to come over here and just eat me alive? That's right. I want to be devoured, limb by limb, bite by bite. I want to watch and feel it oh so slowly. Each and every second. What am I on? You're hilarious. Just life, baby. Just life. Isn't that enough around here? For a file. Someone to be you want me to just show you a good time or a bad time? The good time will cost you. The bad time, well, that'll cost you even more. want to share heads for a minute? Oh, come on. You won't know where one of us begins and the other ends. Or one of us ends and the other begins. My thoughts, your thoughts overlapping and intermingling. What, you never done it? Come on, baby, now's the time. It's like simultaneous orgasms meets supernova. It's out of this world. I would know. And I've been hanging out here for a few seconds now. Just trying to find a job that takes me on. You know anyone? Console man, I mean. I'll work for free. Do whatever it takes. Yes, man, I'll do anything. I'm a mean coder, fast as hell. No lie. I just need a break, that's all. Just one break. Where is this guy? He's not up here, he's gotta be down there. This elevator's not working. They go down further. Feeling these elevators are down. Here's where the guy is. Got it hot. The F it was. Look, it's cold. Just give me another one. The plate is almost empty. F up. Doesn't matter. Hand me another. No problem. There's a full plate, warm, and you decide to bitch and whine about it. So you got it empty and full. You want more pay. You suggesting I'm pulling the scam? It is once more. I'm suggesting get out of here. Give me monetary incentives like you stay before I pull it. Oh man. Okay.
Not the chef and this entire establishment. I come here all the time. I'm a good customer. The best he's got. Listen, this is by far the most delicious soup I've had in my entire life. And he refuses to tell me the secret. You shouldn't keep secrets. I'm sure that tight-fisted chef has the recipe lying around somewhere. I got his hat number, but I'm not the break-in type. You look like you might care less about locked doors. Care to help if I remain in need? Good. I happen to have a dynamic key card. All it needs is the loving touch of a data broker and it should get you inside. My mate Flamingo's got a brokerage operation set up in Cluster 13. He'll fix the card for you. Then give me the recipe.
Alright, got some soup Nazi illusions in it. Oh, we have the salmon. I want to keep the bios clean now, so let's read this. We got salmon. Among many other things, Salmon was once a restaurant owner in Stimtown, but he lost his establishment in a speed crush bet. He has since become the scourge of a local eatery, as he is a discerning customer with a refined palate, always in search of the next freebie. Okay. Recently, he's gotten hooked on Chef Wagner's chowder, or the purported stims in it. And now, Salmon wants you to help him secure the recipe in what basically amounts to a petty version of corporate espionage. Sounds good? Hey buddy, what is the vomitorium yet? Back in the old times, that's just what they called the lobby people hung out in. They left the arena. Nowadays, it's exactly what it sounds like. You eat until you burst, give it all up. one nice big perch. Hey, now, what you looking at me like that for? Don't knock until you try it. Okay, so that's allusion to Rome,
You know what?
the decadent period.
Maybe use your help. Pop in and have a word.
Oh, what is this? This is the place I was supposed to go.
Hey, did Frank send you in? Well, whatever. I'll go either way. Clearly you're the one we've been looking for. See, we got this guy, an arc from Manor's Elm. Keeps tearing shit up every time he rolls on through here. And this dude, let me tell you, he's not like the others. He's bad news. Real bad. Like blowing shit up night after night. So we need him taken care of, if you know what I mean. Of course, problem is he actually hasn't technically broken the law. So that's where it gets a little tricky. I mean, you gotta toe the line. With those core dies, no bounty on his head, nothing we can do. You, on the other hand, if you were to bump into him somewhere, say, oh so accidentally, maybe pick a fight. Well, who knows what might happen. So how about it? You up for the job?
Sure.
Oh, thank God. I was hoping you'd say that. This guy, he's got a kind of home base up by the edge. Head on up there and take him down. Look out though. He's chromed, major augs, and enhancements of the ass. So be ready to go all in on this one. And hey, you make the problem go away, who knows what you might get in return.
Well, I was hoping it'd be a big paycheck. That guy. We have a new character called Bozeman. Bozeman is a regular at the Dirty Dive, a bar named for its immaculate appearance, world-class service, and commitment to utilizing only the finest ingredients in beautifully crafted homemade artisanal cocktails. What's that you say? You've been there, and the place is, in fact, the filthiest asshole you've ever seen? Well, far be it from us to argue, though our man Bozeman might want to have a word, as his beloved Dirty Dive is his home away from home, his sanctum sanctorum. The place where he goes to find a little good cheer after a long, hard day's work. That is, until the F-head started showing up and raising all kinds of hell. Yeah, that's right. The overly augmented, chromed out dickwad, known to all simply as that guy, coming on in, overturning tables, chasing out customers, and generally causing all kinds of ruckus. Our Bozeman, well, he doesn't like anything getting in the way of him and his drink. So it looks like you might have to step up and talk to that guy for him. Sounds good. Let's check out this area. We got a weapon dealer. Okay, so we got a chat here. Data pad, there's lots of time here. Let's talk to this guy again.
So, what of it? Did you take care of our little problem yet?
So it's Bozeman. We got data pad. God damn, I'm sick and tired of this MFer coming on in here, starting us each and every night. Can a man have a drink of peace? Okay. It's a weird thing to have on here. Data pad. There's a bartender here. I want to sell our bounties, but I don't think we can. Oh, he might be upstairs. What is this? Fist. So we'll check out the fist. It's overwhelming. All these stimulants. So many olfactory sensations. Yes, I'm truly humbled to be here. To think what we must get to experience such wonders. We are truly undeserving. Indeed we are. These guys are funny. Seems like an opium den almost. Let's take a look at the state of bed. So that guy came in here again last night. 4th time this week. It's only Wednesday. Yeah, I guess it's possible. So basically every day. Man got good and effed. Started unloading on the bar using the bottles as target practice. Finally stopped when he ran out of ammo, and then just traded bullets for fists, which was somehow even worse. Someone's got to stop this guy. We're gonna lose business here, and right soon. We're gonna get out of business, I think.
Who you looking to flatline, friend?
Alright, let's see if they have any new stuff. So excessive. Alright, we got a couple new excessives. Let's take a peek at Strobos first. This is an energy minigun. Doesn't even fit on the screen. This Joy Runner-made weapon is a marvel of precision engineering. The rotating beam projectors emit energy so fast that it becomes a lethal strobe, effectively atomizing the target. So we have 384 DPS. How does that compare against our Strikebreaker? Not even close. Then we have the Blastmaster, modified rocket launcher. Also doesn't really fit on the screen. Blastmaster represents ACO's triumphant entry into the support weapons market. While not quite as reliable as the R23, the Blastmaster holds its own when it comes to damage output and sheer awesomeness. The Besieger. It's another modified rocket launcher. Someone took an R23 and increased the clip size, caring little for the weight or transportability. And you won't either when you can just keep pumping missiles into whatever is coming at you. Alright, let's, so those are all new. So this is 426. Let's compare that to our current rocket launcher. Oh, wow. So the new one is way better. Should we buy it just to try it? Here's the RPG-23. I assume that that's what they mean by R23. I feel like kind of just buying all of these. Just trying to. I mean, of all of them, this one is likely the best. The Besieger. I kind of want to try them all. Tried all the machine guns, I believe. Yeah, all of these ones at least. I'm being indecisive. I'm just wasting time. If we're gonna buy them, we should just buy them. Buy them. Does that mean I already have one? Like, that really impacted our funds, but we have a lot of new excessive weapons to try, so that'll be fun. Yeah, let's get out of here. There's a lot going on. Those cyber psychos, man. Always right on the edge. Always ready to tip over at any time. Gotta say, though, I kind of like watching it when it happens. The blood, the mayhem. Just wouldn't want to be in a direct line of fire when it does. I almost want to come back up here because there were a couple of those conversations that seemed a little bit interesting. That multiple happened. We're triggered at once. I guess they can only be triggered once. That's unfortunate. There's another game pad over here. You know, there is such thing as too much augmentation. Sorry, I don't make the rules. We're gonna have to take it to the club SI. I need a gig. Sorry. This isn't your job. You know, there is such a thing as too much augmentation. Get all chromed up, strip away all the humanity, and what's left? Not a whole lot of concern for your fellow man. I can tell you that much. One more. Gotta head home. Shifts in 4 hours. Well, at least you're still working. We're still waiting to get it'll happen. Don't worry. I've seen plenty of CPGs around. Sure. But will any of them want a soft gel plant? It's not like we're premium property. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on, I'm sober. Where is this bartender? Here he is.
Come talk to me if you have a bounty to collect.
Alright, I think we've gone through all the bounty conversations. So let's just do it.
One less, another nice one. Did he? Oh, good. You good? Well, another one. But nope, you just made this rotten good catch.
All right.
Transferred to Ukraine's.
Hold on. What is
this?
this?
You happen to flatline a scumbag with a bounty. I'll pay out.
These magazines are interesting. Alcohol filtration systems. Why we tried them. Get on the beat. Deals on hot gear. This is gear. Off-grid. It's kind of interesting the amount of depth that exists in this game. I wonder like how much of this actually is sort of mapped out in like some kind of lore document or something like that. Like how deep does this lore actually go? I love them. Oh, that's cute. I wish I felt that way. It'll happen. I least expect it. Yeah, I know. But it's hard. You know, being alone gets me sometimes. I like to see who's actually talking there. How do you transfer ownership? I know this quiche specializes in vehicle imprints. Not cheap, but definitely worth it. I'd love to see the face of the last owner. He wasn't happy. And then he tipped and fell down the pit. Poor guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I in your way? I really should watch where I'm standing.
Oh, gross. Coming out both ends.
What a terrible, terrible cycle. But at least I'm still alive. That's always something to be thankful for.
Look at this guy. I'm not even paying attention to the conversation. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, look at that face.
But I shouldn't burden you with my woes. Are you sure you want me to share? Oh, how kind. My story is a terrible one. I'm Ivan.
Hi, Ivan.
Yes, I was almost poisoned, you see. A most unfortunate mishap.
Almost poisoned like this lady, apparently.
But do not be alarmed. I still have my health. Though I can't say the same for my poor Crystal.
Okay, who's Crystal?
He drank the poison in my stead. Always hungry and thirsty was poor Crystal. He was a prized fighter in the Carnage Cage, too. A champ. I trained him myself. From when he was a vicious little mutie to the crazed, slabbering beast he became.
Oh, is that this guy?
The times we had. Kaiser first really should give me a new pup. It's the very least he can do after poisoning Crystal.
Is this like dogfighting?
But I was never good at confrontations. But you You look like one for whom confrontations happen every day, to your advantage. Maybe if you asked Kaiser to replace Gristle for me, he might listen. After all, he's the one who tried to poison me in the first place, for not selling Gristle to him. He runs the Carnage Cage over in the Grinder. Don't hesitate to use all your powers of persuasion. My humble thanks.
Champ. Oops. Humble Ivan. Humble Ivan is a veteran of the Carnage Cage circuit and supposedly has quite a few ferals contending in the bloody matches over the last decade. But lately he seems to have run afoul of the Kaisers for reasons he'd be happy to share over a kick or two. I'm wondering if I'm missing out on a lot of optional side quests by not, trying to go into every shop in Cluster 13 or whatever it's called. Nope, walk away. All my friends are inside. Don't care. You walk or we'll break you. Oh, there's so much going on here. It's kind of nice, actually. Why is that treasure chest working? What's that Sapiens Holo jacket? Why is that? Let's go down and take a peek at it. Is that the treasure? Oh, it is. Basic complete. No new quests in here. Opponents just lying all over the place. Frustrating. How do we get to... Where is that? Now some missions. Is it not listed here? Where's that treasure chest? No, it's this one right here. Look at me, better at least. Alright. You know what? I think this episode's getting kind of long, so let's wrap it up here. Not a lot of combat, but we got a bunch of new quests and stuff, so that's kind of nice. I think I also want to check out this feed, but that usually takes a long time, so we'll start that in the next episode. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this. And if you have, please like, maybe comment, maybe share, maybe subscribe. New episodes every day at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, US and Canada. My name is Cobalt, and I hope to get you the next one.